Tapped in. Keep the credit, I'ma get it on the back end. Kick rocks, cutting corners, trying to cash in. We still outside, high as gas is. Watch them force you to EV. Tried to cut me out, but you need.
All right, you guys, this is Raw Detroit back at you with another video. I'm finna drop a napalm bomb on you on this one because I'm tired of the people in the comment section talking about this 15-2. All right, we went 15-2. Hooray, and it was beautiful. Hooray, hooray. It was a beautiful season. We broke a lot of records. We did a lot of great things with the 15-2 record. But you know what we didn't do? We didn't make it to the second round of the playoffs. We got bounced out by this gentleman right here that's in this photo that's smiling. And you know what? He wasn't even a veteran quarterback. He was a rookie. He was a rookie. He was a rookie quarterback. Jaden Daniels was a rookie. We got beat by a rookie quarterback, and we're walking around like we have done something in Detroit. The only thing that you have done is raise the ticket prices in Detroit. You raise the ticket prices in Detroit, and you put up another banner for an NFC North Division title. That's the only thing the Detroit Lions have done. People act as though you can't say anything about Brad Holmes. And what I'm saying is we all adore Brad Holmes. And I don't want to discredit anything that Brad Holmes has done. I don't want to discredit this man for anything that he's done. Yes, he's come in and changed the culture. Yes, he's hit on a lot of draft picks. Yes, he's been a phenomenal two-time executive GM in the NFL. I don't want to take away from what Brad Holmes has done because he has done a marvelous job. But the job ain't done. The job ain't finished. You have not won a Super Bowl in Detroit yet. You are still one of the teams that has never sniffed the Super Bowl. And we walk around with our chests stuck out and poked out like we the man, like we done something. We haven't done nothing. You need to humble yourself, Detroit Lions fans. Humble yourselves. You ain't won nothing. You ain't got the right to be walking around like a peacock. This is sickening, man. All we talking about is 15-2. Nobody cares about us going 15-2 if you don't win the Super Bowl. Who cares? We could care less if you go 15. Any other team in the NFL could care less if you go 15-2. When you get into the postseason, everybody is 0-0. Nobody cares about how good you were in the regular season. Only thing they're going to remember is the playoffs and how you got bounced out by a rookie quarterback in the first round. So you need to humble yourself, Detroit Lions fans. And I'm keeping it 101 thou wow. Do you hear me? I'm keeping it 1 thou wow with you. Humble yourselves, Detroit Lions fans. You haven't done anything. You have to get better on the defensive side of the ball. We got the best offense in the league, but what did that get us this year? Jahmyr Gibbs was box office. Even in this game against the Redskins, Jahmyr Gibbs was box office. They needed to keep running the football. They went away from that. You've done nothing. This is the second time that we've gotten put out by Washington, the Washington football team. We got put out when they was the Redskins. Now we got put out when they're the Commanders. This time you're getting put out by a rookie quarterback. And you got the nerve to walk around arrogant and proud. You ain't done nothing. We all have an opinion. Guys, whether you like the opinion of somebody else, it is what it is. Everybody ain't going to have the same opinion and thoughts that everybody's supposed to think. Everybody is not going to be clamoring every single thing that Brad Holmes does. And that's what's wrong with this fan base. We have to like every single move he makes, every draft pick that he picks. We got to love it. No, we don't have to love every single thing. Yes, we accept it because that guy is going to be on our team, but we don't have to love it. And it's sickening, Detroit Lions fans, that you got your chest stuck out there and poked out like you beat somebody. You ain't done nothing yet. Y'all need to humble yourselves. Brad Holmes has been phenomenal in Detroit. But that's not the goal, just to be winning every season. The goal is, yeah, you want to win, but the goal is just to get to the Super Bowl. That should be the goal of every GM. I want to get this team better. Do you think that the Detroit Lions have gotten better in the offseason? In my opinion, they're still the same team. Whether or not they win 15 games is irrelevant. Who cares if you win 15 games if you get bounced out in the first round? Nobody cares. Now everybody understands like, oh, man, okay, I don't have to win 15 games. I can win 10 or 11 and just get in the postseason. Yeah, that's all you got to do. You don't have to have the best record in the NFL. All you got to do is make it into the postseason. Brad Holmes' job is to get this team better. And I don't care how you guys look at it. That's what the job of a GM is to do, is to make your football team better. Besides just, being cheap with every single thing. I'm not saying that Brad Holmes has to go out and spend a lot of money. I'm not saying that Brad Holmes has to go out and get another guy like Aiden Hutchinson, an elite guy on the other side. I'm just saying go get somebody that's capable of getting to the quarterback and helping Aiden Hutchinson out. This dude is coming in off a broken leg. He has to be able to trust his body again. You guys is not taking that into consideration. That it's not just going to be physical with Aiden Hutchinson. It's going to be mental. You're going to be thinking about when you broke your leg, when you went out there last time and you broke your leg. Yeah, he'll eventually get over it, but he has to handle his business. And the main thing with Aiden Hutchinson is that he's going to have to clear his mind and make sure that his mind frame is right once he gets back out on the field. Because I know that physically Aiden Hutchinson will be able to go out there and do his thing again. And I'm counting on him to do that. But at the same time, everybody knows that this defense needs to be built around Aiden Hutchinson. You need to be getting another guy on the opposite side that can straight up ball. He doesn't have to be Aiden. He doesn't have to be elite, like Holmes was saying, that the guy has to be elite. No, he just got to be capable of producing that on the other side. That's all we're asking. We're not asking for him to break the bank. We're not asking for him to do that. We're just asking to get somebody that is capable of getting to the quarterback. Because if not, the Detroit Lions, who are you going to beat when it comes to the Super Bowl? Are you going to beat Joe Burrow if you got to play Cincinnati? That's a tough matchup. Are you going to beat Josh Allen? That's a tough matchup. You see what Josh Allen did to us in a regular season. Nobody can hardly tackle the man. The dude was doing everything he wanted. Are you going to chase around Lamar Jackson? We have a problem with dual threat quarterbacks. Don't you see that? Every single year, these dual threat quarterbacks, they kill us. Every single season. And nobody's taking that into consideration that you need some athletic guys up front. We don't just need a million run stoppers. You got a log jam right now at defensive tackle with all these run stopping defensive tackles. Which one of these guys is a pass rushing defensive tackle? Which one of these guys are going to be able to get to the quarterback and help Aleem McNeil since Aleem McNeil is out? So is Talik Williams going to be able to get to the quarterback? And I'm not knocking the young fella. I'm just saying, can he? Because when I looked at his profile, that's just not his. He's a run stopper. Let's keep it a hundo. Let's keep it real. He is a flat out run stopper. So everybody has their opinion, whether you like it or not, what we have to say about the Detroit Lions. We all are not going to agree. We can agree to disagree. But at the same time, we know that Brad Holmes, his job is to get this team better. Did we get better, and are we on our way to winning the Super Bowl this season with the same team that we have, plus the draft prospects that we picked up? Besides just regulating the books, Brad Holmes is supposed to get this team better. Besides regulating the books, he got to get the team better.